couch, dogs, me, guitar lessons. Hey there, Lick and Riffers, how are you doing? Welcome to another awesome fingerstyle improvisation lesson right here on Lick and Riff. And in this video, we're going to learn fingerstyle Latin improvisation. And we're going to use E minor, A minor, and B7 in order to do that, but we're not going to use E minor and A minor. We're going to use E minor, okay, and A minor. Now for B7, we can use this. Okay? Bar on 2, 4 on the second string, and we play strings 1, 2, 3, and 5. Okay? And this enables us to play something like this. Okay, this is the style we're going to use here. So E minor is a D minor shape on 3, so it's 3, 5, 4. Okay, or we can just use 3 and 5 on strings 1 and 2 with the 6th string as the bass note. So for B we had 2 and 4 with 2 on the 5th string, and for E minor we had 3 and 5 with the open 6th string. So immediately you can use this. Okay, and the 4 on the 2nd string is the harmonic minor note. It's the, don't pay attention to him, he's just scratching. It's the major 7 on a minor scale, but no technical aspect, we're just having fun here. So, okay, so this is one thing we can use, and this is the shape, so we can use it. But this doesn't sound too Latin. I mean this sort of sound. So the next E minor shape is going to be this, which is 7, 8, 9 on strings 1, 2, and 3, again with the 6th string. And for A minor, it's the D minor shape again on 8. So it's 8, 10, and 9, okay, with the 5th string. And we can add one more note to it, which is 10 on the D string. So we have a lower, darker A minor, which is 10, 9, 10 on strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Now for E minor, we also have 12, 12, and 12. And for B7, of course, we have the bar on 7 with 8 on the 3rd string. And for the 7th note, it's either 10 on the 2nd string or 7 on the 4th. Okay, we're not going to do it. We're not going to use the 4th because we're going to solo up high. So we're probably going to do something like this. Okay, and we can finish same as this. Okay, same idea. Okay, now what did I do here? I played the B major chord, and then the 7th note, 10 on the 2nd string, and then 7, 8, 7 on the E string. The 7 is in the chord, and then 8, 7. Now we have 8 in A minor, so we don't even have to know the scale, we just look at the chord. So now this was just up here, and it's inside E minor. It's the 8 and 9 on strings 2 and 3. And we just take it one fret down and back up with E. So we get, okay, this is one idea. And another idea would be something like this. Okay, or, okay, the same idea, just arpeggiating the chord. And then 8, 7 on the E string. And then the same with E minor. Okay? And when you have A minor, you can play, okay, the chord, or 8 and 10 on the 2nd and 1st strings, and okay, you can take that shape, 8 and 10 on strings 1 and 2, and just move it around to 7 and 9, and then to 10 and 12. Okay, and then you can go back to E minor and solo on strings 1 and 2 again. Okay, you have 5 and 7. So 7 and 8 and 5 and 7. And then you have B7 D7, and you just play around with the chord notes. And you also have 11 on the E string, so you can do, okay? And then E minor again. So 11 on the E string. Why is that? Again, it's the harmonic minor note, the major 7 on the minor scale. And also, it's the octave of the major note in B major. And the harmonic minor scale is what makes it B major instead of B minor. So, see, all ties together nicely. And you can also do the D7 shape up on 11, but then you don't have the bass note. So what you can do is you can use this and then play it 3 frets down, because you have all 3 notes, this in A minor, these in B, so, and then back to E minor. So you can do something like this, or even something like this. You can turn it into a diminished chord if you like. Got a little bit carried away, but it sounds nice, so why not? It's improvisation, so we're supposed to come up with, you know, new stuff. So, okay, this, the D7 shape on 11, and then on 8, then 3 more frets down, then on 5, then on 2, then back on 5, and then the E minor chord, D minor shape on 3. Or you can do a full diminished chord with 11, 10, 11, and 10 on the 4th string. And then back to E minor. As long as you go back to E minor, everything is fine. So, like this. Now let's go back on track and go back to the original stuff that I meant to show you. Now you have the A minor here. Okay, remember 10, 9, and 10 on strings 2 to 4. Now you can use these to solo. Also, you can do. Okay, you can lead to the bottom note here, and I haven't discussed the scale yet. So you have, it's E minor, it's 10, 8, 7 on strings 1 and 2. Okay, and because of the harmonic minor, you have 9 and 8 on the 3rd string. Okay, and we have 9 on the D string as our low note. Okay, we'll stop there. Okay, just to make it interesting. But if you want the harmonic minor here, then it's 11. Now, I suggest you use the natural minor with 10 when you're soloing on E minor and A minor, and when you have the B, then you can add 11. But if you want to add 11 to the E minor and A minor, you can solo also on 12 and 11 on strings 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Because, okay, this is the harmonic minor, and this is the flat 5. And you can use it because it creates an interesting sound. And it's a half step down from the 5, from the chord note, and you can take the whole chord down half a step. Okay, as I showed you. It's preferable to just use 2 notes, okay, instead of the whole 3-note chord. You can choose this or even strings 1 and 3. So you have options. Okay, but this turns it a little bit Egyptian. It's not a bad thing, but if you want to keep it strictly Latin, don't use the flat 5. But you can. Okay, just know that you can. Now, the idea here is to take the chord notes and connect them with soloing notes, as we usually do in fingerstyle. But here, I like to focus on the chord harmonies, so we can just use that. You can also use 6. Okay, but this is where it becomes really interesting, because you do want to create the harmonic minor sound if you use 6th harmonies. So, okay, so it's 12 and 12 and 11 and 11. Okay, 11 on the 3rd string, by the way, is a note out of the E minor scale. That's why I didn't mention it before. So, and here, okay, it's on 8 and 9, and one step down to 7 and 8. If you want a natural sound, play 7 and 7. But if you've been using everything I've shown you up till now, then the sound is harmonic minor. So play this. Now you also have 5 and 5, 3 and 4, and 2 and 2. And of course 0 and 0, because you had 12 and 12, so you can... And now, you'll see that if you use 11 and 11 on A minor, it sounds off. So remember what I told you? On A minor, use the natural scale, so on A minor it would be 10 and 11, okay, if you want to use that. So... And of course, you can use 8-7 on the 2nd string when you're on B. Okay. Also, it creates an augmented, okay, chord, a B augmented chord. But just don't stay on it. Just use the 8 as a passing note, not as a chord note. So, okay, and then you can just go back to 9 as you finish the solo on E. Or you can also do it here. Okay? But, you know, why use the simple chords when you have all those cool options? Again, there's nothing wrong with the simple chords, but you already know the simple chords, and the objective of this lesson is to teach you stuff you don't know. But of course, you have 0, 2, 3 on the E string, and 0, 1, 3 on the B string, and also 4 on the B string if you want the harmonic minor option. That's also very interesting. Okay, something like this. It's a little bit uncomfortable to play 4 on the 2nd string when you play A minor, but you can do it. It's an option. And if you want to make things a little bit more interesting, you can use 4 and 5 to create another Egyptian sound. It's the same as this, only in a different scale. Just using a half step from the chord, but this time from A minor, okay? As you can also do on, okay, on the 2nd string between 10 and 9. Okay, 9 is an E major note, so you can use 9 on the 2nd string when you play A minor. And then go back to the E minor scale. So that's enough tips for this lesson. You go take all these and make up your own improvisation, and I'll see you in the next lesson. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? There's a ton of lessons waiting for you right now on the channel, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.